my friend, welcome back to our reading and spelling class with Miss Anita. I am so happy to have you here today. In today's class, we are going to look at another syllabication pattern. Remember, we said syllabication is the process of breaking words into smaller parts so that we can easily read and write them. Today's syllabication pattern is called V split CV. Like I said, do not be confused by the letters. V stands for vowel, consonant, vowel. Now in this syllabication pattern, we split after the first vowel. Okay? So we mark the vowel, we mark the consonant, and we mark the vowel. But you have to split after the first vowel in the word. We call this syllabication pattern tiger words. Reason why? The word tiger falls under this category, and to name it tiger words is just a fun way to help you remember the syllabication pattern. Let's have a go at syllabicating these words. Let's mark our first vowel. It's here, letter I, consonant, and then vowel. Great. Now mark this. The rule is we split after the first vowel. Which one is our first vowel? Letter I. But when we split after the first vowel, the vowel here says its long sound. Remember, A, E, I, O, U has two sounds. It has the short vowel sound and the long vowel sound. Short is A, E, O, A. And long sounds are A, E, I, O, U. Alright? Because we have just created an open syllable. If a word ends in an open syllable, if a word ends with a vowel, the vowel says its name, not its sound. Alright? Remember that. That's why we read this word like this. I. Because it ends in a vowel, the vowel has to say its name. I. Now let's read the other part. G, R. We know that E and R make the sound R. Okay. This part reads G. First part reads tie. Let's put the two parts together. Tiger. Blend tiger. Do you notice how the splitting is helping us to read the word correctly? Yes. That's why we read the word tiger as tiger. We don't say tiger. It's because when we split, we hear two syllables. And when we split the syllables, the first one is an open syllable. It ends with a vowel. Great. Let's have a go with another word. Mark your vowels. Yes, we have a vowel there. We have a consonant. And we have a vowel here, okay? Because Y sometimes is a vowel. Let's follow the rule. The rule says split after the first vowel in that word. This is the first vowel, so we are going to split from here. And when we split after the first vowel, what happens? The vowel says its name, not its sound. Okay, let's read. B, A, blend, B. Let's read the other one. B, E, blend, B. Okay, we have two parts. B, 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 B. Faster way, baby. The word is baby. That's why we read this word like this. We don't say B-A, B-E, baby. No, it's baby because it has an open syllable. The first part ends with a vowel. Let's clap the word baby. Baby. Two syllables. Be, that means it ends with a vowel, so the vowel says its name. Alright? B, Y at the end in a two-syllable word makes the sound E. We learned that in book 6. Alright, moving on to the next one. Mark your first vowel. Let's go. Then we have a consonant and then we have a vowel there. What does that rule tell us? split after the first vowel? Yes, we have. What happens if a word ends with a vowel? The vowel says its name, not its sound. All right, let's sound out. I. Blend. My. Okay, the other part. As. Blend. Nas. Okay, let's do it. Minus. Minus. Faster way, minus. You need to be aware of this syllabication pattern so that when you mark the vowels and the consonants, you see. Is it VCV? Yeah, if it's VCV pattern, split after the first vowel. Okay, let's move to the next one. We have a consonant blend here. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's find our first vowel. It's here, letter I, then consonant, then vowel. Great. All right, the rule says split after the first vowel. Yes, we have. And what happens to the vowel? The vowel says its name. Okay, let's read this first part. I. One more time. Spy. Okay, next part. D. What do we know about ER? ER make the sound A. Okay, D, R. Blend. Da. We have two parts. Spy, da. Blend. Spider. Great. That's what you're going to do. All right, let's read up our broken words. Let's have a gut reading these words. We start with the parts. Tiger. Blend. Tiger. Baby. Blend. Baby. Minus. Blend. Minus. Spider. Blend. Spider. Your turn. Amazing. Okay, out loud, let's read the words together. Tiger, baby, minus, spider. Yeah, well done. It's your turn to have a go at splitting the words. All right, mark the vowels, mark the consonants, but remember to split the word after the first vowel. And the vowel has to say its name, not its sound. I want you to do the splitting as you read. You have to read, okay? After reading, then show the splitting here on this page, and after that, rewrite the word in this section and read it out loud. Pause the video and have a go at your splitting activity. Thanks for learning. I'll see you tomorrow with another syllabication process.